literally haven't filmed for ages. I think it's maybe like more than 2 months. I think the last video I made was in probably September. That is so far away. But honestly, I don't care. Christmas vibes. So today I'm filming, and excuse the light, it's literal garbage, but I'm just gonna stick with it because I don't really have much energy to, you know, get some more, like, move the other lights around and put it near me. So, you know, I didn't have enough money for ring lights and stuff like that. So you're gonna have to stick with my low budget filming that I don't do often anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Anyways, who even cares about anything? Not me, okay, no one watched my videos anyway. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So this video is actually a first times video. Basically, I've asked people to ask me things about the first time I did something. So for example, the first pet I had, or the first game I got, or whatever, stuff like that. So I have them on my iPad here. I'm just gonna look at the first one. Right, the first time I got in trouble. So honestly, I don't think anyone could answer this question because it's literally impossible to think of the first time you got in trouble, because you're probably so young that you don't even remember anything like that. But the first time I got in trouble was probably when I was a little kid, and I probably, you know, threw food on the floor out of my high chair, or screamed at nothing, had a tantrum, I don't know. It's literally impossible to say. Right, this one's not really like the first time something, but I'm gonna answer it anyway, because why not? So what's your biggest pet peeve? I think that my biggest pet peeve is when people say shh, like tell me to shut up or something. You just punch me in the face. So I'd rather that than someone go shh in my ear. So my first embarrassing moment, oh my god, literally, okay, basically. It's probably not my first, but you know, as I said before, can't really remember like your first things. But one thing that I can remember, I wet the bed until I was about 10 years old. I know that's kind of gross, but you know, I was a little child, I was retarded, so I couldn't go to the toilet properly because I'm, you know. It got to the point where my mum was just like, no, I'm not dealing with this anymore. So she was like, if you don't stop wetting the bed, I'm gonna put you in a nappy. So I was like, okay, I need to try to not wet the bed. Tried my best, didn't work. My mum goes, looks up to me, hello there. Here's a nappy. So she forces me to put it on. That's the first embarrassing moment. I don't know why. I went to bed all these years, and then the night I put a nappy on, don't wet myself. Right, my first duck. So I got my first duck when I was actually in the womb. My mum was like, do you want a pet? I was like, yeah. She was like, what do you want? I was like, duck. So she was like, here's a pet duck. And I would just put my arm through my mum's womb and her stomach and everything, and I'd be holding the lead to my duck, and we'd just go for walks in the park, swim in the lake, you know, like the usual things that you do with your first duck, you know. So best times of my life, to be honest. My first dad. I don't think I know. I don't know. Right, my first crush. This one is actually, it's kind of like, I don't know where to put it, like the baselines for it, you know, because you have like those primary school crushes, but they're not actually crushes. But the first crush that I actually had was in year 8. I'm not going to say his name or anything, but he knows who he is, and some of my friends know who he is. But it was one of those crushes where nothing happened, and you just see them around, you're like, hey there. But yeah, honestly, it was one of those stupid year 7, year 8 crushes. My first gaming or game, I'm just gonna say game because, you know, I don't know what you mean by first gaming. So I'm gonna merge this in with my first gaming console. So my first gaming console was actually the PlayStation 2, and I can't remember the name of it, but I had a Bratz game on there. If I can find it, I'll put like a picture or an image or anything on the screen. Oh my god, it was the best game I'd ever played, honestly. I remember it so clearly in my mind right now, but I cannot remember the name or like the things you even had to do. It's a bit weird because I know what you did because I would like remember everything like that. Like I remember like going to a shopping mall, blah blah blah, but I don't know what the what the meaning of that was. So the first app I check when I wake up in the morning is probably Snapchat. Literally, I spend most of my time on Snapchat. When I look at the news articles, even though they bore me to death, I just look at like Refinery 29, BuzzFeed, all that crazy stuff. First broken bone. So that actually was this finger here, my left one. But that actually happened at a pub. But there was like a massive slab of concrete just resting on a wall. And some random children decided to try and lift it away from the wall. I don't know why, it's just kids be kids, you know. So I went over like a nice little child. I don't actually know how old I was. I think I was like maybe 8. So I went over to them and I was like, all right, you need some help. And they were like,
yeah, please help. Yeah, please, thanks.
So I go, and they decide to all let go of it while I'm still holding it, and then it goes like that. And then my finger splits. Literally, you could see the vein had like literally popped or something. It was like purple and it was like, and then that, like my nail was all black and everything. I was screaming, I was like, and like my mum was like, what the beep? And then I was like, and then she was like, A&E, quick, A&E, A&E, A&E. And then I went to A&E, and what they did was they drilled a hole in my nail there and like squeezed the blood out. It was painful. And what I actually did was, where my vein had popped, the bone had also broken. It was disgusting, man. It was the most painful thing in my whole life. First foreign country I ever visited, I don't know, it was either Florida when I was 6, or I went to Spain when I was younger than 6. I don't know, but I remember it being Florida, so I'm just going to talk about Florida now. So I actually went to Disneyland with my nan and my granddad. I was about 6, I think, and we went for like 2 weeks and went on all the rides and everything, and we had our own villa and stuff like that, and you know, had a nice little holiday in Disneyland. And I wore my Sleeping Beauty dress to the shops. I remember that. I watched a video of it like not too long ago. I think it was Florida. If not, then it was Spain, but I don't remember how it happened, so it's pretty short-lived. First ever phone, that was, I cannot remember the name of it, but it was when I was 10 years old. It was a pink Nokia phone, and it kind of looked like a BlackBerry. I'll put a picture up here because it'll probably be easy to find. But oh my god, I remember I was so excited for that phone, honestly. Like, it was the best phone ever. And I was like, oh my god, I cannot believe I have a phone. Literally, oh god. I remember, it's so weird. Like, my sister, she's 7, she has an iPhone 6. And like, I remember when I was 10, I had a Nokia, like this Nokia. Beautiful, beautiful thing. I remember I wrote a gay fan fiction with my cousin. So, you know, good memories on that phone. So, I remember my first Instagram post, that was actually, I don't remember what year or whatever, I'll put it up here. And the picture, I think I was going like that, you know, like the duck face. That was a thing like really long ago. And I remember the caption was, first selfie. So for the last one, I'm going to be doing my first kiss. So that was actually, I think it was in like play school or something. It's just one of those stupid things, you know, when you're a kid and you're like, oh, hello, little fellow friend. And then you get like a cool like friendship with them, and then I don't know, you kiss them or whatever. One of those like kisses, you know, not like a, probably one of those. But if it was like a secondary school one, that was probably with my first boyfriend. I'm not gonna say his name, but you know, cool dude. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry I haven't uploaded for a while. Sorry if this video is a bit boring. Honestly, I try and make my videos as fun as I can, even though I'm a bit of a boring person. But I will try and upload more. I have my birthday coming up, and for my birthday I'm getting my room redecorated. So I will do a room tour for you guys, and I'll probably do a what I got for my birthday and Christmas video, if you guys want to see them. So if you did like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will be sure to see you in another one. Bye!